recently I was wearing one of our smaller, 36 millimeter watches, and our business partner was like, "Hey, are you wearing your girl's watch?" I was like, "To you, probably, yeah, but you're also 300 pounds." You know what I'm saying?
Woo! So man, I'm not gonna lie. It is hot today. What are we looking at
we have
outside?
good AC in here.
Is
Look
it
at good,
110
hot.
right now in Seattle?
It's just hot.
110, maybe not that hot, but definitely hotter than
my
usual.
goodness gracious!
The thing
it
about
feels
us is we got
amazing.
water around us, so it gets a little bit like muggy, like That's why I got this little bandana on my head.
I see that. Is there a little towel part underneath?
This is catching the sweat, man. You can't even tell, dude.
What do you got? What do you got on right now?
Oh, man, something super simple, man.
4th of July vibe.
The big diesel.
Safflower, Yeezy V3s. Then I got the wool socks, cut off shorts for the summertime because it's hot. Got my coochie cutters on.
Oh, that's why you said Big Diesel. Shaq jersey.
Yeah, Shaq jersey, baby. Big 3-4. The reversible champion.
Reversible. That's such. You know what's cool
that
about
pretty
that
rare?
jersey?
These are rare.
I think it is rare.
Yeah, they're rare.
That's
And
really rare.
the fact that it doesn't look different than the regular
Champion, man. When they did this back in the day, dude, they did it right. Like, this is one of my favorite jerseys.
For sure.
And then I got, just regular USA, Merca. Frames,
4th
man,
of July vibes, man. I like it. I
Merca,
like it.
baby.
You make me want to attend a barbecue.
I'm as American as a hot dog.
Hot dog or burgers?
Burgers.
Burgers.
I'm as American as apple pie.
Both. Can't have one or the other.
All right, so what do you got on, Tan? What do you got on, man?
Got some Mom and Year Custom 4, something very, very light.
You've been liking those. You've been liking those.
I've been liking these, man. And then we're obviously going to be dropping these Staple Essential
Yes, sir.
nylon
I need those.
daily shorts.
I need those because they give me swim trunk and running vibes. I'm sure you guys don't like the mesh net
Perfect.
inside.
Sometimes
Oh,
with shorts, I
I'm
just
okay.
don't like all the pockets.
Yeah.
Like I like a plain pair of shorts.
Just
so-
enough.
Yeah, just
Yep.
enough.
I
And
like
these
those,
have
man.
deep pockets too, so they're going to be very, very safe for anything
Nice.
valuable in there. And then, man, super excited for these tribute long sleeves.
Crazy.
Set to be dropping very soon.
What even is the material of that
It kind of
polo rugby
It kind of has like a soccer kit vibe.
vibes?
Soccer vibe, yeah.
Yeah, polyester, nylon, all that.
That's
Feel
sick.
good. What about you, Rich?
Sick.
For myself,
Oh,
I
man.
had to bring back an old school classic.
They don't know, Rich. They don't
My
know,
favorite
Rich.
photo of all time is the Kanye
Kanye.
photo where he is lacing these up.
Man,
I wanted these so bad back then.
that was a moment.
That was a
That
moment.
was a moment.
That was best
So yeah, I
times
got the
in
red
what comes to
Supreme
shoes.
Blazers
The
right
quilted
here.
leather, the snakeskin swoosh, man. These
The gold tips
they
with
need
the
to start
Gucci.
putting some respect on it. I swear, like
No one likes these. No one
I don't
likes
get it,
these
bro. I
anymore.
don't get
It's all
it.
good.
I don't
It's
get
all
it.
good.
Got some Fear of God 7th collection denim, and then for the T-shirt, I bought this from Justin Reed. It
Man.
is an Iron Bite Tyson. So he's actually biting Holyfield,
It's like a parody.
and then
vintage.
the back has a Nike sign
Just bite it, bro.
Hey.
This shirt,
with the Nike sign with the
Been
A big
off
mic-
logo.
Yeah, pretty
probably
cool.
the best vintage T-shirt I've ever seen. Like that's probably
And it's
by far my favorite.
It's a vintage bootleg.
Yeah, like
Vintage,
it's humorous.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's
comedy.
dope, man.
Yeah. We got 5 fashion mistakes that are making you look unattractive.
Oh,
We
man.
have not done one of
Man.
these in a while.
Take
so
this with a grain of salt. If you guys do this right now, don't come at us. We're just saying, as the majority of the people, hey, they notice these things. Okay,
We're just having fun with it.
We're just
Very
letting you
true.
know.
Yeah, we
very
just want to
true.
help. We just want to help. All right, so number 1, we got wearing completely exposed designer brands head to toe. You know
Man.
what I'm talking about. We
Man.
got the monogram pants. We got the Celine shirt. We got the, I don't know what type of
Even
designer
the hat.
Yeah, hat.
Yeah.
Shoes too. The Gucci shoes.
Belts.
Yeah.
I'm saying, when is this acceptable? Is it acceptable? Why does it make someone
Look
look
here. Look
unattractive? Go ahead, talk to him.
It's not every day you walk on a Rodeo Drive.
He.
In my
a
opinion, I
good
think
point.
when it comes to rocking the blatant, logos and all that, I feel like the time and place for it. Time and place for it, in my opinion.
Time and place for what you're saying is pretty much like, let's say your group of friends are very chill people, maybe just wearing regular stuff,
Yeah.
right? But you show up with just a super gaudy name brand from head to toe.
Comes off a little try hard to me.
Throws the vibe off a
Those
little bit.
vibe off the
Yeah.
I would say, we've talked about this in the past. It's okay to have one singular piece that has, a Celine logo or whatever, but
Yeah.
it's the layering that's just insane if you just put it all together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's not tasteful.
It's not tasteful. Almost like overcompensating
Yep.
maybe is a word, but definitely you don't want to stack up so many. Like, we all have a designer piece, one maybe pair of shoes, maybe a shirt. It's just when you wear them all together, I think.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
It
what we're trying to get
screams
across.
I agree,
like I just
absolutely.
want to let you know how much every
I want to
piece
let you know,
costs.
yeah. All right, so we got wearing completely exposed designer brands head to toe. Let us know what you guys think of this. Just wanted to, just touch on it. We don't got to go too
for
deep.
sure.
Next up, we got vintage white tees.
Man.
And there are some fire vintage tees out there,
Yeah.
but the way they aged
Yep.
was just so poor, like literally pit stains.
When it comes to white tee, you're saying.
sweat stains, the white vintage tees,
Yep.
yeah.
Look, when it comes to pit stains and natural sweat marks combined with a fresh white tee, over time, it just does not age well like a black tee does.
Yeah, a
a
black
black
tee
tee
is
will
nice, yeah.
fade nicely. A white tee, I don't even know if this is even possible. If it fades with the
color.
It changes
of the,
color.
of the dirtiness.
Yes, it
gains
almost
color.
looks
Like if
it's-
you were to get an oil
it gains
splatter
color, yeah.
on a black tee, you wouldn't notice it once it's aged. But if you get an oil stain
complements
on
the
a white
color
tee,
black, if that makes
it's a wrap.
It almost complements the color black.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was almost gonna cop a really, really dope Jordan bootleg white vintage tee,
Yeah.
and I just could not get over how dirty the pits looked. I was like,
Unsanitary.
if I rock this,
Yeah.
it's not, it's just not flying unless
No.
I wear
It
like
just
a
look
flannel.
nasty. Let's just be
nasty.
straight up and real about it.
You know what's crazy, Rich, that you're saying this? I feel like a lot of guys that are into thrifting and into going into the bins, once they accumulate like a bunch of white tees,
Yeah.
they almost repurpose it like dye it.
Oh,
because they
dye
just
it,
want to
yeah.
get rid of that look of a dirty white tee.
Yeah.
So they almost make it like, their own color.
hear
I
you.
see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
and it actually turns out really dope.
Because they know people don't really buy expensive white vintage.
Yeah. No, it just looks dirty. Too dirty.
Originally, this video was 5 mistakes that automatically make you look poor.
Yeah.
And so the T and then the brands, it was going in that lane a little bit.
Yeah.
We switched it up. Next up, we got not dressing for the occasion. What is it about this that makes the the opposite sex or the same sex
Yep.
not attractive? What is it
Man,
about?
you know what it is? It's not even the clothes. It's the vibe.
Vibe.
Let's say you're walking into a wedding and you are either underdressed or you're just extremely obnoxious, right? It shows that you're not respecting the occasion.
respecting the occasion.
Respect the occasion. And if you're not respecting the occasion, who's throwing the occasion? Is it one of your friends?
It kind of reminds me
Disrespectful.
of speaking of a wedding. I remember this girl was really sad or mad that another girl rocked a white dress
I was
to
just
the
gonna
wedding.
say
that. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you almost feel like you should be the one
Absolutely.
seen and not.
That's an
or,
unwritten rule right there.
Yeah,
That's
or
an
even
unwritten rule.
a guy that just looks too outlandish. So it's not about really dressing down all the time. Sometimes you dress a little too up, or you go too high above everybody.
I see.
Where you look like the man of the hour, but really you shouldn't be.
a little cane, top hat.
For real.
Little Dumb and Dumber outfit.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So it's really about reading the room.
Reading
and,
the room. No, yeah.
I think when it comes down to it, just going back to what Johnny was saying, it's just really unattractive the fact that you haven't put a lot of thought into it.
feel it.
Yeah, I
whether
agree
you're
with
dressing
you,
down
man.
or dressing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I've been there too, because I like to wear loud things to weddings, right? So I ask myself sometimes, how do you tone it down? Because I like loud print shirts and
you know what's crazy, too,
glasses and
Johnny?
stuff,
Sorry,
yeah.
well, speaking of that,
yeah.
I think you start the day off with like maybe 3 buttons unbuttoned. Then you start to read the room and you start to put the buttons back up. And this ain't the type of party,
It usually is. It's the opposite though. You start with the buttons up and then it goes down.
But sometimes Johnny comes in too hot. You know
Comes
what I'm
in
saying?
too hot.
Comes in too hot.
You know, I read the room. I read
And
the
we
room.
You read
you know?
the room,
Living and
I'm
learning.
big-
Living
Because
and learning.
I make my
that
adjustments.
look is completely opposite to me.
Absolutely, dude.
You know,
I get
so
it. Yeah.
Next up, we got overly sized, gaudy watches or just not proportionate
To the body.
jewelry.
Jewelry. Yep.
Yeah, I
there
mean,
you go. That's a good one.
Yeah, because obviously one size of a watch could be small to you.
You know,
or,
exactly. And that goes to, I think recently I was wearing one of our smaller, 36 millimeter watches. And our business partner was like, hey, are you wearing your girl's watch? I was like, to you, probably, yeah. But you're also 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying? 6'5",
Proportion is big with jewelry.
Proportion is
Absolutely,
big,
man.
It's like, I can't relate to like you and your gaudy watches.
Exactly.
But it looks right on you. So.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think watches is such an easy thing to just go overboard.
it's like-
very subtly just go overboard.
Yeah.
It's like Mighty More Power Rangers at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and,
I like that, Mighty.
and it sucks because some watches only come in certain sizes. And if you really, really like the watch and the brand, you might have to do the gaudy look. But
That's
it's not. It was not. It's not gonna look right on
If
you.
it is, if you really like the design of the, I know where you're going with the Rollies. But if you like the design of a watch, just put a long sleeve on where just half of it tucks out, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're
absolutely.
just
There's
talking
ways to still combat that look.
we're
Yeah.
just talking about Johnny's chain.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go over that.
Man, I used to have 2 baby chains, like just very subtle,
Thin.
chains. And then I was at my homeboy's house, He has hella chains. I was like, let me borrow one of these chains real quick, see what a thicker size would look like on my neck.
Yeah.
I took those baby chains off and I haven't worn them since.
It looked more proportionate, right?
It looked normal. The
Yeah.
other ones is like, did you have this when you were a child and you're just hanging on to it?
Because I mean, you look, pretty masculine.
I'm kind of a
pretty
big dude.
and
Like,
sometimes I don't see the chains when you are wearing them.
thank you. Like, it's just a little shimmering thing around my neck. Why is his neck shining for? Just
They go under the fold.
Just a little twink. Oh, wow. You're saying my chain gets stuck in the crease of my neck? Wow.
He said it, not me. He didn't just word it like that. That's what I thought.
I feel attacked, y'all. This is crazy.
Damn.
But that's the reason why. Because at least I get a thick chain. The creases ain't going to cover it up. You know? This is what we're talking
Like
about.
you're gonna adjust it because you feel it.
You know, yeah.
Baby chains, like it could be lost in the neck,
in
and
the
you
sauce.
ain't gonna adjust it.
See, guys, so when we talk about these things that make you unattractive, we're learning too.
Yeah.
We're adjusting as well.
It's just a discussion.
It's just a discussion.
Exactly.
All
That's
right.
a funny one. Though.
My bad, man.
No,
Yeah, I
nothing
feel
to be
kinda
bad about that. I came to that conclusion myself.
Okay. All right.
Not my neck eating my jewelry, but hey.
Lastly, we got overly distressed sneakers and clothing. This just kind of came about the other
Man.
day. I was with, a regular pedestrian, and they were like, "Why are your shoes yellow? Like they look dirty." I was like, "Huh. If you're not conditioned like the sneakerheads are, it's pretty dirty to you."
Very, very true.
And there's a breaking point, I would
yeah,
say.
and there are a lot of more normal people that don't care about, let's just say fashion.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get called out more. Like I remember, just because you're buying Golden Goose,
Oh,
they're
Golden
known
Goose,
for the dirty,
Yep.
distressed
Those
vintage
are
look.
crazy.
Those look crazy, but you see every girl or male or dude that's rocking them, and they usually know how to dress from head to toe, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes down to the feet, it just looks very, very, very thrifty, very dirty, very. I
I think that was like the look for a little while, is that non-pristine look that people were trying to go. Yeah. So
but then you
Golden
pair
Goose-
that with what? A distressed shirt and then blowout knees. It just could look a little
Too much,
unattractive.
The
Yeah.
main
to normal
point
people.
is the distressing, because even just the wrong pair of jeans just has way too much distressing already. So if you're adding more distress on it,
Yeah.
you kind of just look like you live under a bridge. You know, it doesn't look again,
Under a rock.
tasteful. It doesn't look like something that is more thought put into it. Even if you put a lot of thought into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You
look a
guys
little
like
holy
the
pal.
whole t-shirts distress thing right now?
I never got into it.
You know how
I
it's
like the frayed edges.
Uh-huh.
I like the frayed edges. I don't like the. I'm gonna put it out there. If the hole is bigger than 1 inch, then it's a little too much for me.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Because then it just looks like it needs to get repaired.
I see. I like when the bottom of the shirt has like a
That's
line.
different. Yep.
Okay, that's
yep.
different.
Can I
Where,
be
where,
honest?
where, like again, it goes down to the fraying. The fraying
Got
on
it,
the
got
edges is cool with me, no matter how big that is. I'm talking about if you got a big old gash and nipple showing.
Yeah.
You know.
Can I be
You
honest?
like that though. You like your nipple showing.
I got mesh shirts. Doesn't mean my nipples are out, all right? The thing about these vintage distressed tees, right? I think because your guys' frame is a little bit more slender than mine. I'm kind of like bulky, I would say. When I wear these distressed shirts, it just looks dirty as Like it looks like,
Ooh.
are you trying to look nice or are you trying to look not
see what
nice?
you're
Like,
saying,
you know, you
yeah.
can't
You know
tell.
what? That's why you probably wear the mesh tops. I'm sorry.
What?
I take that
Go
back. You try to go for the distressed tops and it just doesn't look right for you. So you still want that same
Different kind of vibe, right? Like the
vibe.
mesh
So
shirts.
the mesh shirt's a little more
Not.
your vibe.
You know what? I like that you're trying to tie it together. So thank you. I'll just take it as what it is.
I was gonna say a little reach because I don't think the mesh tops are like distressing.
Nah, for sure.
I appreciate the effort.
Nah, I feel it.
Anyways, all good. Yeah, so there we have it. Just overly distressed. Just be mindful of it.
Yeah.
Any more come to mind?
You know what though? I would say just going off before we wrap up the distress. A rule of thumb is maybe just one piece max for a distress for your outfit. I'm saying,
see.
whether your pants are distressed, maybe a solid,
Man, this could even
regular
apply
tee
to
or vice
gaudy brands and big brands. Just one piece is enough.
Yeah.
To go around it.
Clean your jewelry too, man. The other day I put
Oh
my
my
jewelry in one of those
forget.
jewelry cleaner
Little
shakers.
shaker things, yeah.
The water
went
was
from,
black,
blue to brown?
Bro, it was black. I'm telling you guys, it shined like a crazy afterwards.
Yeah.
Earrings, everything. Just trust me. Clean your jewelry. It goes a long way.
Oh man, you're wearing
They have
it all
the
the
$20
time.
cleaners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very convenient.
Have you ever cleaned yours?
I just said I always forget. So thanks for the reminder.
You're welcome, bro.
Thanks for the
I
reminder.
forget my neck eats it. So I forget I have a necklace.
Oh man.
All right, guys. 5 fashion mistakes that can automatically make you look pizzor or unattractive.
Yeah.
Anything else?
True. I think we
Good?
covered it, man. You already
good.
know it's gonna be more though. So
Always, always. All right, and until next time, we out.
Peace.